So, Big Willie here of the Kickoff and the Score, and the fairy tale run of Harambee Stars is over. Harambee Stars have just lost to Madagascar in a penalty shootout by 4-3 after the match ended 1-1 after regulation time. And boy, oh boy, you can feel the weight of expectation, hearts in mouth, and anger, disappointment. It comes with football, especially in a knockout game whereby you lose on penalties. That's what happens. A game which I think Harambee Stars dominated, played exceptionally well in the first 45 minutes. Should have been a goal up or two. And then we scored immediately after. Immediately the second half started. A beautiful free kick, and Omija with a brilliant header into the net. And then here is where I think there's a bit of controversy for me. 2 minutes later, we score a second goal, but the referee chalks it off because he believes that there was a push in the box in the lead up to that goal, and so the game remains at 1-0. And then 10-15 minutes later, Madagascar equalized from a penalty. One of our players handled the ball in the box, and it became 1-1. So now it became a game of attrition, and both teams, of course, fighting hard for an equalizer or a winning goal to win the game in 90 minutes. Nothing much happened there. And then, of course, we went into extra time, another game of attrition, and no goals. So we went to the dreaded penalty shootout, and Madagascar emerged victorious. They only missed one penalty. We missed two. Michael Kibwage, of course, missed the first one, and then we had a second penalty which went out. So overall, I believe Harambee Stars have made a very good impression in this CHAN tournament. This being our first time in this tournament, we made it to the quarterfinals with a fairly young squad, a squad of rookies, young players, upstarts who've come through our league, and they were able to make it to the quarterfinals. Tough luck, we are out of it, but I would want to believe that Benny McCarthy and his technical bench can build on this Harambee Stars performance as we head into the World Cup qualifiers next month against Gambia and the Seychelles, and of course build a very strong squad for AFCON 2027. So the road is over. We are out of this tournament. Now it's up to Uganda, Senegal, Tanzania, Morocco, Sudan, and Algeria to have a say on who's going to win the CHAN tournament. Remember, the semi-finals will be played next week in Dar es Salaam and in Kampala, and of course Nairobi. Unfortunately, Nairobi will be hosting the final, and there will be no Harambee Stars in it. So kudos to Harambee Stars. I believe they've done a very good job. They've united the country. The toxic politics of one term and two term and whatever was forgotten for a couple of weeks. So now all the best to Harambee Stars in their future assignments. The World Cup qualifiers are coming, and let's see what Benny McCarthy can do in the next couple of weeks, months, and of course AFCON in 2027. So Harambee Stars out of CHAN, but kudos to them. They have done an incredible job, and we wish them the very best of luck in their next international assignment.